My name is Alex Escartín. I'm a former European University alumni. I live in Barcelona and I currently work at BCD Travel. That's a travel management company as Vice President Controlling for the EMEA region. As Vice President Controlling for a company like BCD, that it's a global company acting in several markets, my main responsibility is under the controlling area and taking care of 11 countries on Europe, mainly covering all Europe plus the Nordic area. And my main target at the end is to protect our NOI, our profit for the company, and to deliver what the shareholders expect in terms of profit. Although I work in finance, my favorite class was marketing. We had an extremely good teacher, really motivating the classes with live examples, and that was, for me, was great. Marketing was, for me, the best subject I had at European University. I think it's not fair talking about just one faculty member. I think that it was the first year at the European University. It was like a really small group, and all the faculty members, all the teachers, and also the people working at the European University, it was like a big family. So I cannot just quote one, it would not be fair. I have good relationship with some of my former classmates. I mean, we keep in touch with, we follow each other in Instagram, in Facebook. I mean, the typical tools we use right now, but every year, every 2 years, we just have dinner together and we just keep in touch. I mean, our professional life, it's quite difficult to just be in. I'm always traveling, so not always in Barcelona, so it's difficult to just meet them, but at least we keep in touch, you know, with internet tools right now. One of the most valuable principles I learned at the European University, I mean, it was the way we approached problems, the way we approached business. I mean, in Spain in 1919, I mean, the education was really theoretical. I mean, and European University was bringing the more practical side of the knowledge, and that's something that I've just taken with me in all my professional career. I mean, looking into the facts from a really practical point of view, and theory is something that helps you, but it's not, you know, the tool to just bring results. Finance, I think that as the rest of the areas right now, they have adapted to the new times. I mean, when I started working in the finance area, I mean, the economy was boosting, all the companies were growing. It was not a problem just to invest, to export, to open new factories around the world. And suddenly, with the crisis, I mean, all of us had to adapt to the new arena, to the new scenario. And I mean, only from a really accuracy and commitment point of view, you can just drive the changes into the organization. So the way we worked 15 years ago is not valid anymore, because you need to look to the economy globally and you need to approach the problems globally. And in the past it was quite easy because the economy was helping us just to get the results, the targets. I would define myself more financial realistic than financial optimistic. I mean, we have areas that are really optimistic by nature, like salespeople, like marketing people. Finance, we need to touch ground. We need to be really realistic. We cannot just deliver expectations. We need to deliver reality. We need to deliver facts. And then, I mean, the board, at the end, the owners of the company, they need to decide what is the level of wish they bring into the company. But from my point of view, we need to be really realistic in the finance arena. You need to be ready. I mean, that's something that you don't prepare for a crisis. I mean, your company strategy takes you to a position to overtake the crisis really easily, or not at least with many difficulties. I mean, if you invest in the growth times, you invest in technology, you invest in what your client will need in 5 years. When the crisis hits you, you are more prepared compared to the rest of your competitors. So it's not something that you just prepare for a crisis. I mean, that's the strategy of the company that helps you go through the crisis with little damage. I mean, I think that Asia was working extremely well during crisis. Europe was really suffering, and only the companies that were in Asia exporting or manufacturing there could just compensate the crisis in Europe. So I think that due to the time we were going through, I think Asia was the most prepared for that. They were growing in 2 digits for several years and that was the boosting economy. I am quite cooperative. I like to just share my ideas. I like to share my goals and my vision with my team. I think that the only way you can be successful is just sharing your vision, sharing your responsibility, and sharing your decisions with your team. That way, your team just follows you, helps you, supports you, and it's easier to get the targets. And I really feel comfortable in that area. I mean, really cooperative, really having fluent conversation with my team. I think that's the only way it works. I would say not only one: commitment, being trustable, and being accurate. For me, the three is a combination of the basic ones you need to have. Hard work, communication, and commitment for me are the qualities I appreciate most from my team members. I would prefer to be stuck, just long-term commitment. Challenges. What really motivates me are challenges. Having always the same, with the same targets year over year, for me it's not good enough. I want to have challenges, I want to have risk, and I want to try to just improve day by day. So challenge is the most motivating thing. My definition of success is achieving my dreams. It can be on the personal arena, it can be on the professional side, but it's just achieving your goals at the end. As somebody who wants to go into the finance sector, I would just advise them to think global. Markets are not anymore local or Europe. I mean, think global. Yeah, that would be think global.